The Detroit Pistons had the luxury of acquiring the first overall pick in this year's NBA draft, and they had the fortune of selecting Cade Cunningham, someone who looks to be an extremely promising prospect with that pick. And in today's video, I want to talk about what I think he could do for this Detroit Pistons team next year, and in the long run, how he could impact this Detroit Pistons franchise and what role he could play for them moving forward. That being said, if you do enjoy the video, feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. That being said, let's just get right into it. So Cade Cunningham had a very impressive season last year with Oklahoma State in his 1 year in college. He put up over 20 points a game, and 6.2 rebounds, 3.5 assists, shooting 46% from two-point land and 40% from deep. That is a pretty darn good season for only 1 year in college. Very few players have rivaled that in their first year in college. And we're talking about someone who is 19, turns 20 in September, and is also worth noting is a 6'8", 220-pound guard. He has size, he has strength, he has length, he has scoring ability, he can create his own shot, he can play make, score from the perimeter, he can score from mid-range, he can attack the rim. This guy is one of the most well-rounded guards we have seen entering the draft in a while, as far as I'm concerned, especially as an NBA-ready guy. And especially with his length, it just makes him even more of a threat. I think it's also worth noting that I think his maturity level for a rookie coming into the NBA is going to be fairly good. This is someone who looks like a fairly mature guy from some of the interviews I've seen. But it is also worth noting that this guy is a dad. And sure, that's not something you probably expected me to say when you clicked on a video talking about Cade Cunningham. But I think just that level of maturity and responsibility that you grow is going to definitely help him moving forward as far as his work ethic, his want to improve, to be good, maturity level as to converting from a college player to an NBA player. I think that has to be taken into the equation as well, and is definitely going to help his adjustment next year to NBA play. I think this is someone that is probably the most NBA ready prospect in the draft as far as I'm concerned. I think he's going to be an immediate impact for the Detroit Pistons team at the guard spot. I would project that he will play at the 2 spot next year, with Killian Hayes still being there as their first round pick last year, playing at the 1. But don't expect Cade Cunningham to be playing a typical number 2 role. He's still going to have the ball in his hand a lot. He's still going to be being a playmaker a lot. I think he has a lot of potential long term as an elite playmaker. I think that's something will slowly come into fruition over the next few years as he is a member of the Detroit Pistons. I think he also has potential on the defensive end. As a 6'8" guard, I think he has the potential and the athletic ability to really develop on that end as well. I know the main focus is going to be for him on the offensive end, but I think he has the tools to become a very good defender as well. I don't think that's something we're necessarily going to see come into play next year, but I think as he continues to improve and develop, that's something he could definitely work on and make himself into a solid defensive player. I think we're going to see him be an elite shot creator. I think that's the biggest thing. At that 2 guard spot, he's going to have the ball in his hands a lot this year and moving forward. He's going to create his own shot a lot. He's going to be very good from 3-point range, from mid-range, getting to the rim, and trying to draw players into him on those drives and playmaking. He has it all in the offensive end as far as I'm concerned, and I think that's what he'll continue to improve on, is just his all-around offensive game. I think he has the potential to be an elite playmaker. I think he has the potential to be a good defender. I think he is, as far as I'm concerned, probably my front runner for Rookie of the Year next year, given the role he will have in Chicago, and given the fact that he is just, in my opinion, the best NBA-ready player as a rookie for year 1 next year in the league coming out of this draft. As much as he isn't going to be the point guard, as much as there is still someone like Jeremy Grant who got a lot of touches last year, and Sadiq Bey, I still think Cade Cunningham is going to be the primary guy on offense for this team, or at least that's what I think Dwayne Casey and the Detroit Pistons should definitely lean towards. I think he's going to be a very impactful player for them next year. I expect an average of about 15 plus a night as far as their point production goes, and I'm sure that is going to be much closer to 20 towards the back end of the year, as most rookies tend to improve as the year goes along. So the rookie averages definitely don't represent what they are at the back end of the rookie year. I think he's going to be a very good player for the Pistons moving forward. I think he has all-star and superstar level potential, especially on the offensive end. I don't doubt that he can achieve that. He has the length to do it. He has the talent to do it. He has the athletic abilities to do it. Everything is there for Cade Cunningham. He just has to put in the work and get there, and I don't doubt that he can definitely do it. Detroit Pistons fans, you should be excited. enjoy it. Cade Cunningham is a special project, and I think he's going to be very promising already for you guys next year as you guys try to push into a play-in game that is going to be fairly competitive, and long-term as you push into playoff spots and try to make yourselves into one of the most competitive teams in the Eastern Conference. That being said, that is my thoughts on Cade Cunningham next year and moving forward with the Detroit Pistons. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you want to hear my thoughts on other rookies coming into next season and in years beyond, then be sure to click the box on the right-hand side of your screen. That being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one.